So today in the crazy China kitchen, cooking crawfish. And it does not get any easier the more I do it. Because they've got cute little faces. So I'm doing something for the environment. That's what I'm going to tell myself. So you start by making a stew with ginger, garlic, spring onions, star anise and chilli. Look at that, bloody magic, water appeared. So then turn it up high. Boil it for a bit. So all I'm doing here is washing them to get rid of the river soil. And then unfortunately, they're going to go into the pot, but I won't show you that. So I'm going to prepare my sauce while the pot is boiling. And I'm going to do a bit of magic again. Whoa, look at that. It's a bit of cliched editing where it shows the things that were whole before are now chopped. Wow. So, like I said, these are going to be cooked whole and I don't feel great about it. But if I go to the supermarket, someone else has killed it. And if I'm going to eat it, then why should I make someone else do the dirty work, is what I thought. I would probably not be able to kill a lamb. But these to eat, I'm okay with it. Sort of. So the first stage in the cooking process is to put them in this pan and lid it. And I'm not going to show you that because there's no need. So I'm going to cook them for 10 minutes and they will turn a really bright red colour. They're in, the process has started. May the crawfish gods bless their soul. And I don't really make light of it because I don't like doing it. But anyway, that'll boil for about 10 minutes and the smell should permeate to the nostrils very shortly. Look at this now, watch. So, it's been about 5 minutes, but I'll let you in on a little secret. When you're filming, you can pause your film and then restart the filming again. So it looks like that you've been cooking for about 3 seconds, but it's actually been 5 minutes. Anyway, my sauce will be cooked with this beef tallow. And then I will add this to cook off a bit, garlic, a bit of MSG, salt, and some Sichuan peppercorns and ginger. And then I'll garnish it right at the end with this and only cook that for a few seconds. I'll show you some more magic in a minute. Ooh. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes now. I thought you won't believe it from the secret that I shared with you earlier. And this is the crawfish. It smells absolutely amazing. Wow. Woo. Very hot still. You can see it's turned like a deep red colour, pinky red colour. So I'm going to drain that now. I'm going to reserve quite a bit of the sauce, the juice, because it tastes absolutely amazing and you shouldn't really waste it. So even though I'm only keeping a little bit, you should probably keep more. It's great for pasta sauces or even cooking pasta in. You can reuse it to cook crawfish in next time you do it. It's very, very tasty. So, this is a cooked crawfish. You'll see its tail is curled up, which is what it should be. It should be curled tightly into the body, really, so that we know that they're cooked. So I'm going to drain the rest of those and then I'm going to start my sauce. Boing. Okay, so I've drained off the little mini lobsters and this is what it should look like. I'm going to start with the sauce. So I'm going to put it on quite high to start with. Got my reserved cooking juice there, cooking liquid, and then my sauce ingredients. Start with the beef tallow. Just melt that down. And all I use this for is to coat the crayfish really. Okay, pan is smoking. Put in the garlic, ginger, etc. Don't want them to be brown, so just lightly cook them. Take it off the heat. Put it back on. And again. Let it stew a little bit maybe. And then once that's cooked out, add the crawfish. Crayfish, crawfish, American, English. What? And then just coat it. Terrible camera skills.
Yes.
So you want to coat all them and then get a bit of the reserved liquid, which is flipping hot. I'm gonna have to put the camera down. Watch a bit more magic. Ba-ding! There it is. Get a bit of the reserved liquid. Put it in there. Maybe 5 ladles. About half a cup, maybe. I don't know. I'm not American. And then mix it all around. Wow, 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 wow. And then, just to finish it off, I cover it with the lid for a minute. Let it sit and cook out further, and then it should be ready. Okay, the little lobster are all plated up and looking bloody delicious. It smells so nice. It smells just like you expect lobster to smell like, and the garlic and everything that's mixed in with it add to that flavour, to the scent. So I will take this into the room where the eating happens. The eating room. The room where I eat. Okay, here we are to resume my crap amateur videography. So this is the crayfish and I'll show you out here. It's quite early in the morning still, so I'm not really massively hungry, but I'm going to eat the whole thing of this. I've had to cook early because if I go in another hour, the kitchen gets really full and I always get offered beer or...
Oh no!
I'd just rather do it now and get it out of the way with. So the first time I had these, it came as just the tail. I got a bucket of these and I had no idea what to do with it. It didn't have the head and the claws, just the tail, and I just ate them whole and it was horrible. Awful experience. But then I've grown wiser and my culinary knowledge has increased. So what you have to do, you twist off the tail, you suck the head, keep the claw if you want. There's a little bit of it in there. Sometimes it's not worth fiddling around. And then the fantail, you break that off, twist it, take off one of the rings of the shell. Oh, it tastes delicious already, by the way. The sauce is amazing. And then you're left with this, the prawn. It's bloody marvellous. So I'll show you again, for those who are extremely interested. Grab the tail, twist it. There's the meat. Should have done some Nigella style stuff, like, I don't know, add a bit of wine. Didn't, just wouldn't work. With the claws, what I found is you bite it that way.
Nope.
And then there's a little bit of meat in it, but like I said, it's a bit fiddly. Not really worth the effort. But I will show you. Let's it on the end. And that's it. That, my friends, optimistic that I've got more than one viewer. That's how you eat crayfish, crawfish, lobster, whatever. It's delicious, you've made it yourself, and it's extremely fresh. Ta-ta for now, goodbye. Okay, I'm not finished, but I'll give a sort of review so that you're not bored to death with me eating. Really, really delicious, and especially here in China, very, very cheap. The whole bowl of crawfish, I've already eaten about 10, and I've had quite a lot. The whole bowl of that cost about £3, the equivalent of £3 in the United Kingdom, about $5 for my American viewers. But it's extremely cheap, so I paid, I think, about 30 yuan for the whole of these, 30 renminbi. The taste is very nice, it's fresh, the meat is soft and sweet. If you add those spices and things that I added, it gives it a really nice flavour kick. There's lots of meat on them, they're huge, and like I said before, they have pests as well. So I'm doing my bit to save the environment. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.